Hey y'all, hey, happy Tuesday. Welcome to another special edition of TKTV. I'm your host, Tracy Knight. I put the TK in TKTV. And this, like I said, it's a series, y'all. Let's just call it what it is. It's a series. And what we're talking about during this series is my Ozempic journey, all right? And we are on injection number seven, as my dad used to say, seven. Okay, so I'm gonna just let you guys know what happened last week. Update you on my weight gain. We're gonna talk about some food, y'all. Anyway, so like I said, this is gonna be injection number seven. I'm gonna do it later. After I've talked to you guys. And I know this is coming to you a little late, but I just came from a fantastic uplifting event with my the Radiant Stars unit, which I'm a part of in my Mary Kay life. And it was. You know how sometimes you just can't leave a room because it's just like, it's just got so much. And I had FOMO. Fear of missing out. I'm not trying to miss any of that. But right now we are talking about my Ozempic issues and my journey. Okay. Again, today is Tuesday, and that's the night that I chose to give myself my injections. And so I'm going to be doing that later, right after this, actually, because sister's tired. One of the little side effects that I suffer from. And I'm tired, so I'm going to bed. So last week was injection number 6, and it was the third of the 0.25 dose. Now, I started off at 0.25, and I did 2 weeks of that. And then, according to my doctor's instructions, I bumped it up to 0.5. Not such a good idea. No, 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 no. It was rough on me, okay? In my past videos, I've told you about my girls, Nazea and Devamity. Yeah, they came hard to the party, and I was like, no, shut it down. So, talked to the doctor. He put me back at 0.25, which is fine. Now, Zaya still stick her head in the room every once in a while, but I sent her over to the little, ginger table, and that pretty much calms her down, for me. But this last week was a little different because when I weighed in on the 27th. The 27th, okay? And I was already in North Carolina, right, to do the little baby shower thing. And so I weighed in that morning, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and start with the weight now. I weighed in, okay, so put a pin in. I ate Monday morning. I weighed in yesterday morning, which is my normal weigh-in day because I'm part of a Weight Warriors group. And the week prior, I was at 235.6. Right? I was like, yes. Y'all, I got on my scale yesterday thinking, you know what? I know I ate a little bit, but honey, I ate more than that because my scale told me I was at, where's that paper at? Y'all see that? It might be backwards. It says 237.2. Not surprised that I gained because I ate. And I'm going to get back to that, but put it in that. But because it's like, wow, I must have ate. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean the whole ate like this new trend that, oh, she ate that. Yeah. No, I ate. So, but I'm not going to let it get me down because on the other side of that, so the main reason that I started this journey with Ozempic and this whole, addressing my diabetes, which is why I took the medicine to address my diabetes. I'm type 2 diabetic, y'all. I'm a type 2 diabeticals, okay? So my A1C still going down. My blood sugar levels still going down. Now I do notice a rise in it, of course, if I take it too soon after I ate, or giving it time to digest. You know what I'm saying? But even still, sometimes, like around lunch or whatever, it's still not that high. So it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, so it's addressing the way it's supposed to. Now let's talk about this food for a second. That 237.2 came with some food. Like I said, when I did that weigh-in, it was right in the middle of my celebration of the baby shower, the traveling and everything else like that, right? I was so awesome, so excited to see the 235.6 because, I ate going down there on a Sunday. Okay. But let me say this. Let me say this. When I say I ate, that does not mean I ate the whole plate of food. It's just that I probably ate things I shouldn't have eaten. Okay, because you gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? And when I don't eat at all, my energy levels are low. I am extremely fatigued and I have no energy whatsoever. But I weighed in that Monday, early that Monday morning before my day began. And then I went down to the hotel's little eat breakfast nook area. I had a Western omelet. I think I told you guys a Western omelet, some bacon, my coffee. Gotta have my coffee. And then Monday we went bowling. So at the bowling alley, I had a hot dog. I told you I had a hot dog. Went to the baby shower, right? Little cheesesteak sandwich thingy they had. I had a cupcake. No, I took the cupcake with me, but I did eat the cupcake. I ate there. And then when we went back to our hotel, because we didn't even eat heavy, at least I know my husband did not, and my daughter did not, and they were determined to eat at Cookout before we left the state, I had another hot dog, though it had too many onions on it. But I ate the whole hot dog, okay? Plus that Oreo cookie shake and the cupcake that I took from the baby shower. So that was the food after the weigh-in. And then Tuesday morning, we got up. Again, we had breakfast down in the breakfast, nookie thingy. I had about a half of a waffle, and that waffle was big. That's probably why I don't eat waffles. It's too much bread. I had waffle. I had a cheese omelet, which was not as good as the Western omelet when I think about it. But I ate it, and I had my coffee. Right? So we left, and maybe an hour and a half later, maybe two, because we'd gone to see a friend of mine. And we sat with her and her husband for maybe about an hour or so. Then we left, got on the road. And shortly after that, we stopped at KFC. Now, I don't know if I told you how much of that I ate. But here it is, true transparency. I got a 2-piece and a biscuit. I ate a bite of the biscuit for 2 reasons. I was full. And then the biscuit I wasn't feeling it. The biscuit was not biscuiting. Okay. Then I had a chicken thigh and a chicken leg, and I ate them both. There it is. I ate them both. I did. Okay. So then on the way home, we get closer to home. We stopped by one of our favorite restaurants when we were in the area, and that was Dixie Bones Barbecue. Now, if you follow me on Facebook, you saw the plate of food. Okay. Now, here's the honesty. Right hand to God. I ain't gonna swear on the Bible, but trust me when I say it took me 3 different meals to finish that plate, because as much as the food that I ate, the food was probably food I shouldn't be eating. Okay. But I couldn't eat it all because while I'm on this Ozempic, it does decrease the appetite. Now I am at the end of I was at the end of what I call my shot cycle. Since I take my shots on Tuesday and we were traveling home that Tuesday, I had not taken that week's shot. And from that Saturday up until then, the cravings were a little stronger. So whatever those brain blockers were doing, they must have been on lunch, taking a break, PTO, I don't know, whatever it is. I was getting the cravings. And I was wanting to eat, but no matter what I put in front of me, I couldn't even finish it. So I don't think it was that I ate a lot. I think I just ate too much of the wrong things. Okay, if that makes any sense. I mean, it makes sense to me. I know, but then again, I know what I'm talking about. So we stopped at Dixie Bones. I ate a piece of ribs, a little bit of the fish, a little bit of the macaroni and cheese, a little bit of greens, and the cornbread. Which I talked about that cornbread. But anyway, but I couldn't finish it. So I had some of it for lunch thinking it's going to be done. Couldn't even finish that. And then I ate the rest of it for dinner. So it took me 3 different meals to finish that off. And that was like Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, Thursday, I was home teleworking. I think we ate a lot of out food because we haven't been grocery shopping yet. So it's the carry out. It's, picking up something from dinner, or something like that, right? So I knew that food was settling in. And so I did eat less But what I did eat was probably not the good food, okay? Because I came home to my shakes. I had carrots, oranges, things of that nature. Because I still didn't have the appetite. Because now I've taken the shot. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I really didn't want to eat, but I just had to eat. But when it, like clockwork, on Saturday, it's like, okay, look, Zippy gone. Or on its way out, we can go on and sneak in and try to make me eat more. It's just that now that I'm not eating as much when I do eat, I really can't. I really can't finish it. I just can't. So then Sunday, my husband was working, and I think that was the night. No, it wasn't Sunday. In any case, I know I ate. And so when I woke up this past Monday, yesterday, got on the scale, all the food that I'd eaten after weighing last Monday for the tail end of the North Carolina trip, and not grocery shopping, because then I would have got healthier foods, snack foods and stuff like that. And yes, I had a Snickers. I did. I had Snickers. A whole Snickers. Not the Snickers fun size. Though I had a couple of those, I had a whole Snickers. So, like I said, this past week was not this was my food week. I'll call it a food week, because I ate a lot of food that I shouldn't have eaten. Not a lot of it, but it was not the right food to be eating. As far as the side effects, I am tweaking and fine-tuning and finding out what works for me to avoid the nausea. And as I found out in one of my the groups, and I think I've mentioned this, that if I eat after a certain time in the evening, and I get up the next morning when the nausea wants to, say hello, good morning. If I eat too late the night before, then the nausea is a little heavier the day of. So I'm trying to be more mindful of what time I eat my dinner, so that I don't wake up as nauseous. I do have my little stomach chewables on standby. I carry them in my purse with me just in case. And I'm working this week in DC, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So I want them on hand, because that's a long commute to be feeling like you're gonna, meet your girl, Devomity. I just can't. So, but I've noticed that if I don't eat too late, that I'm not so much nauseous the next day. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday was pretty good. Friday was pretty good. And like I said, at the end of the shot cycle, Saturday and Sunday and Monday, I don't really feel a lot of the nausea. And if I do, ginger tea, maybe some ginger chews, and some ginger ale, that may help it. Now, I'm going to be taking that shot tonight. And I didn't eat too late, so we're going to see how that's going to work tomorrow. So I'm going to put that into effect. And guess what, I put a step goal in place for me. Right now it's 7,000 steps every day. Every day. And that may sound like it's not a lot to a lot of people, but for me it's a lot, because I telework 2 to 3 days every week, right? So, and with the weather been the way it has been, oh my God, ain't nobody going outside. It's cold. I don't get a chance to get those steps in. But yesterday, I walked 7,132 steps. And as of right now for today, I am at 7,679 steps. So I've got Monday and Tuesday on lock. And tomorrow, I will do some more walking, because while I'm at work, you sit down too long. My wife says, get your hind parts up and go. I walk. Make a run to the ladies' room, some water or whatever. I walk. So what I'm going to have to do Thursday and Friday and the weekend, those are going to be my days of challenging days, because I'm working from home. Where am I going to walk? My bathroom is 5 feet. The kitchen maybe another 10. So I'm going to have to make myself get up and walk, and whatever I don't do by the close of business, when I get ready to log off, I'm going to have to take myself right on down there and meet Mr. Treadmill. He's feeling a little lonely and a little left out, and just get on there and walk 20, 30 minutes if I have to, until I hit my goal. So crossing my fingers, I'm promising myself and purposing myself that that's going to happen for the exercise. So I'm incorporating that a little bit. And that should help with the weight for the next week, right? So what am I trying to eat to stay healthy? I have my protein shakes. I have, like I said, I have carrots. And I love some carrots and some fat-free. Yeah, I said it. It's not the same, but it's all right. Fat-free ranch dressing and about 5 or 6 saltines. That's a good lunch for me. I gotta have my coffee and I have my ginger tea. And in the morning, I find out when I have my shake and my coffee and my tea, I'm pretty full because that's a lot of liquid. It's a lot of liquid, but the protein's there, so I'm good. And I will be going to the grocery store so that I can get some more fish in the house. I gotta get some more chicken so that I can bake it. I'm gonna try to eat a little more healthy so that when I do eat, it's the good stuff that won't stick to the hips. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Um, and I'm hoping that, like I said, the side effects. Now, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this. If you've taken Ozempic and this is something you've come across, let me know. I Y'all remember the zit that I had when I hit the point 0.5 mark that was right here? Well, my skin kind of bumped up a little bit like a rash, and it's only on this one side. Now, one of my girlfriends was telling me, "You think it's because of the medicine?" Well, I would hope not. Okay, because I like playing in my makeup, I like wearing my makeup, but it don't look good on. I tell women every day when they tell me, "Well, I don't wear makeup." Well, makeup only looks good on great skin, sweetheart. So what are you doing for your skin? That's a whole other story. But and I cleanse my skin. So I have upgraded my skincare this week, using more of my exfoliators, the deep diving exfoliators to clear my skin. But I've noticed that has been something, and I'm not sure if that's because of the medicine or anything else like that. But I'm making a note of it just in case. I see the doctor on the 15th, so I will ask him if that may be something that I shouldn't be surprised about. Um, and I've also noticed that my vision, and let's not panic, I can see. But it's a little blurry. Just a tense bit. It's noticeable to me. It is. I can still see, especially with the extra set of eyes on here. I can still see. But I did notice that once I started taking the medicine, especially when I upped the dose to 0.5, that my vision was just a teeny bit blurry, or my eyes get really, really strained after just a little while behind these glasses. So I had to take them off every once in a while and let my eyes relax. So those are the newer things that I've noticed that has happened in the last week. But other than that, it's the same old, same old. The nausea is still there. I know that some people don't have it at all, and some people say after a few weeks, like 6, they don't have any nausea at all. I will say it's much better at the 0.25 than it was at the 0.5, because at 0.5, it was taking a sister out, okay? And I don't know if I'm ready for that. If I ever get to the point where it's like no nausea, maybe. And only if the A1C stalls or the blood sugar levels stall and the weight just starts going up, then yeah, I may have to up the dose. But whatever it is that triggers the receptors to make you feel like you're full, it's still an effect. It decreases toward the end of the shot cycle. So like Saturday, Sunday, I get the cravings, but I really can't eat that much because now my stomach won't hold that much. I feel full faster. So I guess it's still doing its job. And that's where I am. So when I leave you guys tonight, I'm going to go downstairs and do my weekly injection. I'm going to do it in my stomach this time. And I'm going to just keep rotating between the sides of my stomach and my 2 thighs. I haven't noticed any difference as to whether I get more or less nauseous if I do it in my stomach or my thighs. But then again, like I said, I'm fine tuning it as to when I eat, what I eat. Did I eat something I shouldn't have eaten and then I woke up with this nausea? Because sometimes when I eat during the day and I push myself past the point of, okay, you shouldn't have taken that last 2 bites or whatever, I feel really uncomfortable. And maybe a teeny bit nauseous, but I think it's because I know I ate too much. I'm sorry, I cook. When I do cook, I didn't cook this last week. I just didn't. But when I cook and I cook well. I didn't get this way from a salad. Okay. So there it is. That's my last week. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm taking injection number 7. If anybody has any questions, concerns, comments, constructive criticism, I do take constructive criticism. Hey, let me know, because I'm on a goal here. I got a goal to be healthy. And my new thing is, if I'm going to be thick, because my mama wasn't skinty, my grandma wasn't skinty, okay? If I'm going to be thick, if I'm healthy, I'm happy. So if I can be thick and healthy, I'm good. But I got to get healthy. And right now, that's I'm going in the right direction. The weight loss is a benefit, but if it keeps the A1C down and the blood sugar levels down, the Ozempic is for me. So in the meantime, in between time, until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of this week. Enjoy winter if you're having it. Because I don't know what we're having. Oh, and let's pray for those people out there in California who are snowed in. First of all, they're probably thinking, what is this stuff? Okay, it's snow, people. It's cold. And at this point, it's dangerous. So stay safe, stay warm, take care of yourselves. And I'll see you right here on TKTV next week. Bye.